Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a video regarding some new changes to Big Red. So, this is my side project because there is nothing really major else to work on at the moment. And as you can see, the layout that is the BG and Lego Row is kind of put to a side. We've got the station over there, we've got the bridge, which I'm got some plans for. I think I might just merge a couple of things together and put it into that back corner, because that over there is my Steamworks mock, combined with the little workshop from the blue train set which I reviewed. So make sure you go check that out because it's a very good model. So we are here talking about Big Red. There are some major changes upon first inspection, and I have some plans and announcements to make at the end of the video, so stick around, or you could just skip. I mean, I would prefer if you stuck around, but your choice. So, the major change, first of all, is the wheel set. Used to be 3 drive wheels there, and another one of these in front, and then these wheels. It was the same wheel scheme that was used for the previous model of this, which I liked, but I prefer this. I wanted to kind of recreate the 10 drive wheel look from the Ghost train, but I didn't have enough of the red blind wheels, which are these ones here. So I had to kind of use this, and it does look good, and it works. Goes around corners just fine. The gaps are a lot bigger to allow more freedom of movement, because that is going to swing out quite a lot. So using that gap would be very helpful. I apologise about the shine just there. I'm having to record this at an awkward time because of it's dark outside. I've got certain lights on. It's really finicky. But there's nothing I can really do to change this, and this is the best time I've got in a long time to review this. One thing you've also noticed, the boiler has been moved forward. Well, technically, the boiler hasn't changed shape at all. Because of the wheel set becoming shorter in length, I've been able to move the face further to the front, and this is what I wanted in my trains. I can't get that in the Emerald Champion, but oh well, I'm not going to complain. I think this looks so much neater. I've had to remove the lamp piece that you saw on the previous version of this, but yeah, I just like how it's so much closer together. I'm getting rid of gaps, but there are some gaps necessary, like this one, as I mentioned earlier, because of swing. And going back here, someone pointed out, is this train going to have a tender? I said, no, it's a tank engine. And he said, well, why is there a gap at the back and the sides are covered up? I thought, oh yeah, that's a good point, because he needs to be able to access the coal. Got a bit of coal up here, looking good. Well, I'll put some more down in that little gap there as well. I did actually try making a tender with this once, but nothing really worked, and specifically because I could only get it to look good and how I wanted with a tank engine look. So I've been able to change it around to make it look like this, and it does look much more suitable to this engine. And those are the only changes I've made, nothing really too major. I just need to get a whistle for this damn thing, which I'm going to put in front of the bell. But yeah, I mean, that as a whole is the whole amount of changes I've made to the Big Red model. So time for the announcement. I've got some plans for the Emerald Champion. Now, before you go, oh fuck's sake, that thing again? I thought you were done with that. I'm always taking in ideas, and when I see some other trains, I want to be able to add them to the master train that is the Emerald Champion. I saw a documentary of history of Big Boy and how it came about, and there was an engine that I discovered called the triplex train, which had 3 sets of drive wheels. Now, in the past, I put drive wheels on the tender, and also in the past, I had 3 sets of drive wheels under the boiler, but I've changed that to make it into 2, and what I'm planning on doing is to have a 3rd set of drive wheels to go under the cab and merge into the front of the first tender. It might work. In my mind, I have an idea of what I want it to look like, and it could actually work. But I'm going to have to do some playing around with that in order to just to find out, basically. So hopefully, in the future, you will see another Emerald Champion video with that, and with it moving in action to make sure, obviously, it works. So thank you all ever so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.